How to be good in everything. Okay, well, let's start like this. Have you ever realized that sometimes maybe you had a fight at your home, maybe with your brother, sister, boyfriend, or mother, whatever it is, and you had a fight, and then okay, da 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 da, and you went out of the house. Then you went maybe to meet your friends or something. You met your friends, okay, and then you tried to become normal with your like mood and all those things, and try to act normal so that they don't see that you're upset. But if you realize, actually after 15-20 minutes, you become normal. You actually forget about that thing, and you become actually gel up with those friends, and become like that. But what happens is that now when you're coming back home, example, and when you're coming back home, by that time, when you reach home, you realize, oh, you had a fight with your partner or your parents, and at the last moment was like something hot. So the environment, the air was hot. So now you're entering and you start acting a little bit still more serious, and holding on to yourself because that you're still angry. Now again, if you don't, what you will see is that after 15-20 minutes of that, you actually become that. You become that kind of a mood again. That's serious and a little bit this. You are not exactly what you were with your friends. So this thing I realized in myself, and I was always observing. So I observed in others. So that what I understood is that means what we act or pretend to be, we become that, because mind takes it. Okay. So now think about this theory. Okay. Now coming to the other one, I realized that we were good in the things, or I was good in the things, or you will be good in the things that actually you loved or you got interested in. As I always say, because when it takes your interest, it gets your focus, it gets your attention, and you get to learn it much more, and you get the state of flow also. So that means if I have the same thing in anything that I want, the thing that I don't like at the time, if I can feel the same thing about it, if I feel interested there, if I feel motivated towards there, if I, it gets me excited, then I can start learning that thing also fast. So coming back to the first theory, that means when I knew that means even when I'm trying to pretend something and act for other people, and actually becoming that, I become that thing, pretend to be happy, become that, pretend to be angry, I become that. That means we can trick our mind. So the same way I started tricking my own mind. So for the things, example, if I'm not liking this thing, what will take me? I started a little bit tricking it, that I like it for, for 15-20 minutes. I'm getting interested. I started finding the interesting points. Example, when I was calling in the corporate. So for me, when I used to call for the people, for the technical problems, instead of just solving their problems, I used to use it like, oh, I'm having a different voice, and this time I'm having a different voice of talking to you. Okay, how can I solve your problem in this time? So for me, it was fun to play with this thing. For me, it was like every person is a different psychology. Okay, the work is the same. I'll be solving different problems, but what else I can do, which I like? I like, doing all those things. I liked acting. I liked dancing and all. So because I didn't, but this was not my dream job. But if I wanted to be good in there also. So for there, I was learning the things, but I don't want to make it mechanical. So that's why I have to find the fun of it. So it doesn't become mechanical and, the same kind of this. And I started, because then I will not be productive there. Or else I will be pushing it and not be happy anymore. The quality of my life will go down. So in this way, I find the interesting point in there, whatever is the work. Even if I'm cleaning something, I start dancing with it or something, or making some, like a drawing over it while cleaning it. So just being, but at the same time, not taking away the quality, what is needed from there. So I used this two theory, and I started using it everywhere else where I want it to be good. And when I see that it starts working, then I get more confirmed. And realizing this, if you understand, that means we can always be good in most of the things possible. Just we have to understand ourselves. The more we focus on ourselves, being honest, which is the hardest thing, really, seeing yourself honestly, not what you think about yourself, but what it really is. There is a lot of differences between that. What people think about us, what we think about us, and what we really are. What are the gaps between them? So yes. So this is how I was able to use my theory, and was able to, still now I'm able to be good in some other things, or I'm trying to be good in some other things. And this is the same way how, because our mind works, we are different individuals, with different memories and different reactions and behavior and consciousness. But how basically our mind works is the same. So that means, I might not know exactly you, but I might know how your mind works, because it works as, similar kind of patterns like my mind. And in this way we can, trick it, and we can be good in many things.